Welcome to the Moto Lounge where we talk everything moto. This episode 4, the outdoors.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Justin. Well, we're going into Hangtown this weekend. Last weekend was pretty good overall, 250s and 450s.
Amaker, man.
Hey, he very consistent.
Now he
And he
just
looked
needs.
good.
Yeah, no. He looked fast and controlling everything, and no, he did really good. And he's got a red plate now. Yay!
Yeah,
On a Kawasaki. Looks good. Good.
this is the first time this year we'll see him different bike than a Yamaha. In the 250 class, obviously.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm happy. That's good. Kawasaki on top on 250s right now. Yes.
Yep.
About time.
So last weekend in 250s, Shimoda looked good. He did. He just had bad starts, pushed him back, and he had to fight forward. And in a class that just like the 450s, everybody's so close in times, it's hard to pass. It's just, man.
It's a slow creep as you go up the field when it's stacked like it is. But no, I think if Joe stays consistent, he'll be all right.
Yeah,
He'll
I
just
think so
he'll
too.
work his way right up there. So give it a little bit. I think he's all right.
And then you know who else actually looked good? In Moto 2 at least was Julian Bomir.
Yeah.
I told you. I mean,
Good things. Good things.
yeah.
We saw in the off time, when those videos came out and he was riding, it looks a lot smoother. He looks comfortable. I think with his speed that we saw in this past race, I think he is a contender. I think you're going to see a lot more of Julian up there.
I think the more weeks go by, the better he's gonna get.
No,
I mean,
definitely.
he's been on the couch what 6 months, I think, or something like that. Remember, or the doctor told him it was gonna be like over a year or something, and then it ended up being less. And
I think he just needs to stay smooth, just stay consistent. Don't push it yet. I think he's doing good, and he'll climb up the field. He'll be all right.
we also talked
Patience.
about you know, Chance Hymas coming back from injury. He didn't obviously do the best, but I think
Give
it's
him
just a
some.
point of like him and Bomir, they haven't raced that much. So coming back and seeing where they stand really shows them where they're at and where they need to be.
And what they need to work on
Hey,
for the following.
you know who made me happy this weekend in the 250 class? Real happy?
Hmm.
Lux Turner.
Oh yeah,
I'm happy for him.
yeah. He was top 10,
Yeah,
both
top
motos.
10. Both motos, yeah. Both motos top 10.
Good, really good. He's climbing up there. Stay consistent. Stay consistent.
Let me see. And going into this weekend at Hangtown, I feel like we're gonna see more Julian Bomir. We're gonna see Hymas do a little bit better. Hopefully we see Lux Turner still stay pretty consistent. Joe Shimoda should
Kitchen,
be
kitchen, kitchen
Dude,
needs.
Kitchen looked good too, but just Moto 2 kind of didn't.
Yeah, he needs to just keep it on two wheels, and he'll be all right. He looked really good in the first moto, though. So that's a good mix. If everybody has a good start, I think it's going to be a good top 5 mixture of different riders.
Yeah, so Lux Turner went 8-6 for 7th overall. Chance Hymas went 10-5 for 8th overall. Who else looked really good was obviously Dudney with 2nd overall, and Cole Davies obviously. I mean Davies, I think that's another thing. Like I feel like the keys is like starts. Joe
Mm-hmm.
Joe didn't have the best start. Look at him. He had the speed, but he just didn't have the starts, and that's where it kind of pushed him down. Cole Davies, same thing. If he had a good start, I think he would have definitely battled with Hammaker more.
Right.
And his starts weren't the best either. We can even in the 450s we had that too, but Kitchen looked really good as well. I mean, him going 1-13 is not ideal. It's just Moto 2 really cooked him.
Yeah.
I mean, he got
You
13th in Moto 2.
I think I think he'll have a bounce back, and I think he's going to be he'll leave off the box. He'll be on it this weekend. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think just as much as I say it about the 450s, I think the 250s as well. It's gonna fluctuate. I don't think we're gonna have the same winner every weekend. Like, do I think Hammaker's gonna go out here and go 1-2 again, 1-1? Not 100%. And that's
No,
just
no,
because the way Dudney looks. I mean,
and
Dudney
Kitchen.
Dudney got 6 and 4th with for second overall, which is a crazy overall for
Yeah,
second. But that doesn't mean he's gonna be on the podium every weekend either. You know,
no,
now Cole Davies is someone that I expect.
he'll
He
get it.
Yes, there's a lot of expectation.
A few more rounds. I believe he'll be up on the box.
And me,
Like consistent.
yeah. For me, I have high expectations for Davies, Kitchen, and Joe. I mean, obviously I want to see Bomir do good. I want to see Hymas do good, but I think it's going to take a couple more weeks for him to lock down a podium maybe. You know,
Yeah.
that's just my opinion on it. Like going into this weekend, I'm I'm pretty sure I think we're going to see Kitchen obviously do his thing, and hopefully he has better Moto 2 and he can get an overall podium.
I have a feeling that he's probably going to win the overall this weekend.
I think so too. I mean, what
And
I'm th-
Davies and
what I'm thinking this coming up weekend, it's gonna be like Kitchen, Shimoto, Davies, or Hammaker in third. Third's either gonna be Hammaker or Davies. I think Joe's gonna see where he stands this weekend. He got a 4 and a 7. I think he'll bring it back next week.
yeah, I feel Kitchen will be first, Hammaker second, and Joe third. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's pretty similar. Now, I just want to see Lux Turner top 10 all season. That's what
That'd
I
be
want.
sweet.
Uh, Somebody else that had speed last weekend going into this weekend is Ryder D. I mean, he didn't do the best, but
He was very fast and very smooth. He was doing good times, but the ground bit him.
yep. I mean, he finished 10th overall, but he went 19th in the first moto, which is obviously not good. But he crashed as well. In Moto 2, he
Mm,
finished third, but that's when he looked like spot on. You know what I mean?
right. Look
Uh,
good.
Hopefully everything's good with Daxton Bennett. He had a terrible weekend. He finished 14 overall, but he got seventh in Moto 1 and then 38th in Moto 2. But I did
And
see
Anstey,
Anstey too. Anstey.
he had a bad get off.
Yeah, that was in qualifying, right?
Yeah.
That's bad.
So hopefully he can come. He can bounce back. And
I think he's gonna bounce back, but I think he's gonna be sore as
oh
you
yeah,
know. He
that was
said
bad, man.
he said his butt hurt.
I bet. His bike was facing the wrong direction and everything. Like it was bad.
Yeah, so going into this coming up weekend at Hangtown, I'm I don't know, I'm rooting on Joe this weekend. I really
I
I'm
want to
rooting
see
Joe.
Joe. I really want to see Joe win. But looking at how Kitchen is, if he can get it, if he can keep it together, right now he's faster than Joe.
Yeah.
He's faster than Hammaker, and he's faster in Davies right now. Like Kitchen surprised me how fast he looked. He was pulling away from.
I don't know. I'm still gonna rock with Joe. I love Joe, man. He's such a good dude. He's such a good dude.
But I do. I want to see Joe. I want to see Joe win. That'd be sweet. He deserves that too. But I'm just looking at what I seen. That's what my My guesses are, I guess, my predictions. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we can move up to the 450s, talk 450. There's some excitement in there.
Where do we start?
What did I tell you? So I told you beforehand, I said Hunter, Prado, and J Coop looked the fastest.
They did.
Moto 1,
Uh,
first, second, third is my calls. J
yep.
Coop went into Moto 2. He finished sixth, which is not the best. But you know what? That still looked great for him. Prado looked great. Hunter looked great. Jet looked great. Chase looked freaking great. Just in the crashes. Deegan obviously looked great. I mean, AP looked good off the beginning of the races. RJ looked good. Like he didn't look
And that's the thing
too
is like
affected.
if you look at those guys down the list, and you're like, oh well, they didn't really do that good. But look at how many people is in that. It's completely stacked with top riders.
Yeah, we got Hunter, Prado, Jet, J. Coop, Deegan, Chase Sexton, RJ, Aaron Plessinger, Dylan Ferendez, Christian Craig, Michael Harp, Cooper Webb, Kyle Webster, Garrett Marchbanks, Justin Barsha, Malcolm
And
Stewart, Colt Nichols,
Marsh,
Jordan Smith, Vince Freeze, Grant Harlan, Mitchell Harrison. Oh, Mitchell Harrison was the one that was number 41 that I was telling you, by the way.
hey, all right.
Poor Tomac, man.
I know.
I hope he's
Mm,
okay. Have you seen anything about it?
not yet.
That's something that we won't find out till like about Friday.
No, but I did see the where they paused the picture and it looked like his head was like backwards. Oh man. Oh,
He can't catch a break.
no, but dang, he looked fast around that turn. He was gonna pass Marchbanks. He was gonna get into what, fourth, fifth, fourth, something like that.
Something. But
I don't know. I think he would have ran some people down. Like he was on a fire. But again, Marchbanks, like after he crashed, he was not dead last because that's where Tomac was, but second to dead last, and he got his way all the way back up there. You
he
know,
got all the way back up to 28. And then he finished eighth in Moto 2. Marchbanks looked pretty good too. But yeah, the class is just so stacked. You can't sit here and like say anybody did bad. You just
Mm,
it's even I don't know, man. Top 10 is Christian Craig top 10, 11-11 for 10th.
hey,
That's a W.
heck yeah, top 10. But
AP
again, top 10,
AP
great.
AP coming off an injury. 8-9 for eighth overall. RJ Hampshire coming off of that foot surgery. 6-7. 6-7 for seventh place. Chase Sexton for washing it out in both motos. 7-5 for sixth overall. You know what I mean? It's just anything can happen. You got the rookie Deegan coming in. 5-4 for fifth overall. My boy J Coop, you know what I mean? Fourth overall, third and sixth. Then you got the Lawrence brothers first and third, and the Spaniard in the middle.
Prado looks really good out the outdoors.
Bro,
Holy crap, man!
I
That guy is. I thought he was gonna get the whole shot though. He came close. He was like third out of the turn.
I think they gave it to Hunter, but Michael Harp in the first one, he passed that line before any of them, but they still gave it to Hunter, I think.
I don't know.
Harp passed that line before Hunter did. I watched the replay twice, but they said Hunter got both hole shots. So I don't know where
Favoritism.
they're counting that.
Favoritism. They're Honda fans.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But Hunter looks unstoppable. I think the only person that's gonna stop him is gonna be Prado or Jet. And the thing is we could obviously we don't know how Hunter's gonna be at every track because the track environment changes. But that's something that Prado is used to, being in different
Mm.
environments and it changing so much. Um, I look forward to Prado getting an overall win. Not this
I'll,
weekend, but I'm saying in general, I do see it. Oh, my voice cracked.
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna say he's gonna have the red plate. I'm
Prado,
gonna this yes. I'm gonna say that Prado is going to get the red plate at some point in this series. Yes.
you I
I'm
would.
putting it down. It's there. It's in the universe. I am saying it. He is going to get the red plate at some point in this motocross season this year.
Well, this might be crazy because the I was thinking more about it a couple days ago. Like what, like Monday, and I was just like thinking in my head, and I was like, I think Prado might actually walk away with the championship. Like,
I wouldn't go that far, but
well, no, I really do think so. I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody, but we know how Hunter can get, and that's the biggest problem is whether anybody likes it or not, or anybody agrees or disagrees, I don't care. It's actually factual. When Hunter's under a lot of pressure, look at Supercross. Look at the last round, 1 point. All he had to do was just stay in the front to take the championship away from Roxon, But he couldn't even do that. He was so far into his head, and look where he finished. Not even in the top four, five, six. Like, so nobody can sit here and tell me, oh, no, 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 no. Look at every other race in Supercross when the pressure's on him, he tends to screw it up himself. So,
and now by putting putting Jet back into it,
and Prado, look at Prado though, like he's actually
Prado's
pushing.
already pushing, and he already is applying the pressure. He just needs to. The Lawrences, man, they can just keep going and going and going. They're like Energizer bunnies, right?
Yeah.
Well, everybody else can hold that stamina for so long, and then that's it.
So Prado needs
So
to work on the
to work
stamina.
on stamina part, and at you got to apply the pressure, got to have the stamina, but you got to be able to hold that in for long duration of the race. Not just a sprint lap. A lot of people, you go out there and you practice your sprint laps, right? That's not a long duration. You need a longer duration for it. So
Yeah.
you need to do like bursts of 5 sprint laps nonstop, just and then take a breather, 5 more, take a breather, 5 more,
Well, I'm just saying
30.
we know the mistakes that Hunter can make, and I'm not knocking him. He's definitely the fastest one out there right now, 100%, and he's the best looking one in the 450 class. But I don't want to get my hopes super high and then he goes out there and messes it up for himself. That's the problem. That's the thing I'm looking at is just
Well, he's already
we're gonna take it one race at a time, and we're gonna see if he can maintain it, or is the pressure going to get to him, or is somebody else gonna step up? Are we gonna see Jet go 1-1? Are we gonna see Prado sit there and go and antagonize him because he did it in the end of Supercross? So are we gonna see J Coop make that step forward? Are we gonna see Deegan? You know, it's
well,
just
that you have so many different ones that can play different parts and to make him jump back into his head and screw him up. And having all those riders, now he has a red plate. All right, that's pressure.
no, but he handled that fine last year. I'm not.
Yeah, he can handle the red plate. That's fine. But Prado has been fast. He was on his, basically on him for most of that race. So apply that pressure. Jet's coming back up. If Jet gets a better start,
Yep.
what's going to happen. Okay.
And that's the
Now,
real question though. Is the start? I'm saying
right.
that.
Starts is key. That's 100%. Number one, if you don't get a good start, you're not going to be able to run towards the front.
Yeah.
Only those top guys are.
Because I mean, look at Jet. He started with bad starts and he still finished 4-3 for third overall. Deegan, bad starts, finished 5-4 for fifth overall. So now let's just say Jet can get a good
Good start.
start.
Good start.
Deegan get a
Mm-hmm.
good start. Yes,
Probably get a good start.
I'm still gonna talk about Deegan regardless. You can't leave the kid out. You don't know what he's gonna do. Yes, he says learning, learning. Yeah, what is he gonna do when he just boom? I'm gonna fucking
Well,
do this. You know what I mean?
imagine. All right. He went out there. He followed Jet. He was watching what he was doing. He was watching how he picked off people. He was watching what lines he chose, what the faster way was. and he followed him the whole way until he couldn't follow him no more, right?
Yeah.
Because I think he
I think he burned
got
himself
wore
out a
off.
little bit.
I I think he
I
did
think,
because
yeah,
Jet's fast,
he
and I
is.
don't. Deegan's fast, but I don't think he's used to running at Jet's
Speed,
speed.
100%. Yes, we
And
hyped
Jet
up.
can
Yes, we
hold
hyped
it.
up Deegan and we did all this, but
Oh, yeah.
it's just the hype. And the thing is that's why we went into the first round and we got to see it firsthand because yeah, we were basically bullshitting just like everybody else was. Deegan's going 1-1 at his home race. Come on, like,
Hey, yeah,
but
hype people up,
you got
get the
to.
fans interested. That's fine.
But
But in reality, Jets
yeah, Jet's still the fastest one.
Jets still the fast. Deegan can get there, but
It's gonna take
by
some
doing
work.
that, he's got to learn, right? And that's what he's trying to do. He wants to learn. So what's the best way to do that? Get behind someone that's faster than you. Learn their techniques. Learn the way that they're doing things. Follow them. Mock it. Learn it. Love it.
Learn how they're
Then
passing the 450 guys because it's
and
different.
and that's exactly what he was doing. Was as soon as Jet passed someone, he
He would
made
pass
sure that he
someone.
jumped right in there. Right? You got to keep moving forward.
Hey, he was
And then
behind
when you
Jet
get off,
basically the whole both motos, and that's important.
yeah,
I feel like
no, that he learned that whole time. The whole time he was learning, and that's what I think. That's what he was trying to do. And if he could do that in the beginning round and learn how his techniques and all that stuff, then you apply it against him, you're gonna beat him. That's just how it is.
you're gonna learn how he rides.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think there will be a race this year. I'm not gonna say it's this weekend. Someone's gonna click everything together, and it's not gonna be Hunter or Jet. It's either gonna be Prado or Deegan. I think something's gonna click. I mean, yeah, like I said, 100%. I'm speaking stars right now, but I think Deegan's gonna learn again this weekend at Hangtown. I think he's gonna go learn the next weekend, and then after that, I think I'm telling you, one of these races, it's just gonna click for him. It's he's done it in the 250 class. When he was in the 250 class, he did the same thing. He waited, something clicked, and
Well, he learned. He
yeah,
knew exactly. I think this whole the first race is ideal. Exactly what he did. Let him get off the gate, follow in, learn from people, figure it out, find the guy that's the fastest, follow him, and get to the front. And that's exactly what he did. So by doing that, you can come into the next race. Now your expectation, you know what to expect now, right? Like you've already been there, you already rode against these guys. They were pushing, they were riding, they were doing stuff. You were learning. So now you can technically get on that start line for the first moto and then click it and dominate because he watched the main guy that has been dominating everybody for years.
and I
That's what I would
also
have done.
I also think too. I think for Deegan's sake, I think he was just really excited. The nerves. First
Oh yeah.
moto 450. You're going against everybody you've watched for the last few years that you haven't raced. I think that first race, it was just like they call it something, I can't remember the name of it. It was just one of those moments. So when we go into the next rounds, I think we're gonna see Deegan maybe start slowly taking it up a
Moving up.
notch.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're at 24 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and say what I think this weekend at Hangtown's gonna be. I'm taking Prado to win. I think Hunter second, Jet third, and Deegan fourth. I think it's gonna be
I
another
like it.
weekend where Deegan's behind him, learning.
I'm gonna say Jet first, Hunter second, Prado third, Deegan fourth.
Okay. I mean, it's similar, just different positions. Well, I mean, I don't disagree at all. And you know what else
And
is
Chase
scary? If
Sexton,
Chase Sexton can get his shit together, which
exactly.
I've been saying this for 3 months. If he cannot wash out the front end, I promise you the guy can get on the podium.
He can do it. He's fast. I don't know. Hunter's, I think, is faster right now, though,
Yeah, I think so too.
honestly. And I think Prado's actually faster than Chase right now, too.
Yeah, and Jet's also faster than Chase right now.
I think everybody is because Chase is on the ground.
I
Just
mean,
kidding, Chase. Just kidding. Just kidding.
the thing
All fun.
is, if Chase did not crash in Moto 1 or Moto 2,
He
he
would have been
would have
on the
been on the
podium.
podium.
Mm-hmm.
So
100.
actually, we don't know who's actually faster than him, but if he was to keep it on 2, and he couldn't pass Deegan, did you see the last like
Yeah,
three
I
or
saw that.
4 minutes, or he was right there on Deegan and he just couldn't pass him in the Moto 2. I don't know what the.
Uh, I honestly, I think Deegan he got tired. He did wear himself
Yeah.
out.
And you know what? I feel like, yes, we didn't see the battle, that everybody in the world wants to see, is that battle with him and Jet, but we got to see a glimpse of what could be possible in the next few years. Them rolling through the rollers, it brought back a
That was
flashbacks of fucking Stewart and Ricky going through it, or that one race where it was oh man, I don't know where it was, but it was like Dungy, Reed, and RV, and they were just
was that
all three of them were in the sand section.
that was Millville, wasn't it?
It might have been. I don't know. But I was watching the replays because I was gonna edit a video, remember? And I was looking through it, and there was all three of them were just in the sand, and I was just like, damn. And those rollers, you just see Negan and Jet doing this. It just brought back
It,
like a flashback or something. But no, that gave us a glimpse at least of what could be possible. Like, as long as Deegan learns and he improves and gets to where he wants to be, which he should at some point, this is what we will get from the both of them.
yeah,
I
I
think.
think if he takes what he learned this past weekend and he improved that, like building more of the stamina at the high speeds at jet speed, because you got his lap time now, don't you? So I mean, you could figure that stuff out, train, get those starts dialed, and I think cut it loose, man.
Yeah, I give him. I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna give him one more round. Then after that, I think his switch is gonna flip. I'm telling you. I think one more round. If not, it could be this round, but I don't think so. I think this round coming up, it's gonna be more learning, and it's gonna be more of just taking on the fight, and then watch the third round. I think he's just gonna flip the switch, and he's gonna be the Deegan that is gonna scare people. Actually, I don't think he's gonna win, but I think he's gonna. Because if you
I think it's
notice,
gonna
he
be
took it
wow.
very easy on everybody too. He could have
Mm.
definitely did some bumper cars.
Well, that's why I'm like he watched Jet do everything,
Yeah, he did.
and I can tell exactly that's what he was focused on. He was trying to watch and learn everything he possibly could while he was behind him, and that's why he kept following him and following him because you got to learn that speed, and the
Yep.
only way you can do that is to be right on, on the tail. So
Yep. So I think that's all we have for today. We're 28 minutes in. We're about to be a 30-minute podcast. If you get this far, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Prado's winning the championship. Um,
no, he's getting red plate.
then the championship.
I don't know about no damn championship. I don't know red
I think
plate.
I see it. No, I see it. I see it. I see it. Maybe next year. Anyways, nah, I like when Prado goes 1-1, I'm gonna stand up and do this podcast. I'm telling you, I've been supporting Prado. I'm telling you, I wanted to
No,
see him do good.
he's getting there. He looks a lot better than he has been. So no,
The way I
I'm saying
support
that
J Coop
he's
is the
getting
way I
red plate.
support Prado.
Jay Coop's all right now. We'll talk later about him.
He looks fast, but
No, he does. He looks good right now.
but he did
That's all I
sign
gotta
that
say.
1 year. He did sign another 1 year deal with Star though, so we will see him next year on Star. But then after that,
Don't
well,
know.
I don't know, man. Cole Davies doesn't look like the Cole Davies I know, so
Not in motocross, huh?
no. What did I say though? No whoops.
But he's not used to it though either. So I'm like,
And you know what? We forget sometimes, but just minor bike changes could change this whole look that we look at.
mhm.
Davies just probably didn't have the settings 100%, but like maybe like 95%. You change that little 5%, starts get better, wins start coming. Who knows?
The only way you're going to do that is by getting out into the race,
Environment.
conditions and in the environment and
Yep.
learning how that bike's going to react to what's really out there. So take all the notes you got from last weekend, apply it into this weekend. You probably see a better Colt. That's all.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you after the race at Hangtown maybe. I don't know when we're doing our next podcast. It'll either be Sunday or you'll see it Wednesday. So we'll be catching you.